In this day and age of football, you've got specialists for everything. Speed coaches, agility coaches, peak performance experts, otherwise known as sports shrinks. But in this world, you can still find plain old position coaches like Steve Clarkson, a quarterback guru who has sent pupils Ben Roethlisberger, Matt Leinart, and J.P. Lossman into the next level, and currently has under his tutelage the sons of Joe Montana and the son of Snoop Dogg. Fran Charles takes us inside Camp Clarkson.
Trevor, Nate, Nick, Corday, Brendan. Young football players who on first glance look just like any other kids participating in an off-season camp. But look a little closer and you'll find they are all of a distinct pedigree. A pedigree that includes some of the greatest athletes of our time.
I think it's a typical parent-child relationship where there's a certain amount of rebellion and you don't know what you're talking about, and it's just sometimes easier to have somebody else start that process.
We've never ventured into the football world. This is a first for the GRETZKY family.
You barely threw the ball and look, it damn near took my head off.
This is no ordinary camp.
And the whole idea is to what?
And this is no ordinary coach. His name is Steve Clarkson, and he's often referred to simply as the guru. At one of his recent quarterback camps, it was hard to ignore the famous fathers watching anxiously from the sidelines, or the caliber of assistant coaches helping out on the field.
Think if you worked on your fundamentals, did all the right things, you know, how far this is going to help you down the road.
To have it be where it's at today is, I still shake my head. Even this morning I came out and I watched everybody in the lobby and I was going, my God, I can't believe they're all here.
The former San Jose State quarterback has spent the last 20 years tutoring up-and-coming field generals. His resume includes the likes of Heisman Trophy winner Matt Leinart and Super Bowl QB Ben Roethlisberger. Clarkson's name is so synonymous with talent, insiders say a quarterback who's trained under his tutelage has become the gold standard for the position.
Steve Clarkson's the best coach at quarterback, so I brought him in and it makes my job easier.
Which is why families are willing to spend upwards of $400 per hour for one-on-one training, and some travel as far away as Delaware and Atlanta for monthly sessions.
He's just so good at what he does, and I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Steve and what he's done with me.
We go in the film room, we have to break down the defense, figure out what coverage they're playing, what formation.
A lot of times I'll be saying things to them and I could see they're going, what are you talking about? They're not saying it, but in their mind they're going, okay, I don't understand, but I'll try. And that's what he's been able to do best for our boys, is have them understand really what he's talking about. And when they start having issues, he's able to correct them actually a lot faster than I am.
Oh my gosh, he went from a guy that really never threw a football to being somebody that you stand back and say, wow, where did all this come from?
It came from an unlikely place. As a boy, Clarkson dreamt of making it to the National Football League. But after 3 standout seasons at San Jose State, the NFL wasn't knocking down his door. So he decided to check out his competition and see for himself how he measured up.
I remember asking for the tapes of John. I watched him all the way back to high school. And what I came away with was, you know what? These people were wrong about John Elway. He's even better than they're saying he is. He was phenomenal. And then I just got really hungry and I started watching all these different types of players, and I started getting as much film to watch. I watched Terry Bradshaw, of course I watched Joe Montana, Sammy Ball, you know, the Otto Grahams. You'd be amazed what you can pull that still apply in today's game.
Feel yourself pushing towards your target.
But Clarkson is teaching more than just X's and O's. He's also helping his players develop as people.
Not only does Steve teach them how to play the game, but they teach them about how to be unselfish, being good teammates, how to be good people, and I think that's just as important as learning how to play football.
It's just not about football, it's about life and just making the best of your life and being the best you can be in every aspect of your life.
On this day, it's Corday, Snoop Dogg's son, who is in need of some life lessons. He's been showing up late to camp.
We need to have us a family powwow.
I like that. I like
that work.
I tried to give him one last night. He didn't understand me. Sometimes when you're coaching your kid, they don't really believe that you know what you're talking about. So you have to bring in a better coach who's more qualified for the job.
Someone who knows how to dream and understands the dreams of others.
God intended for me This was my way of basically touching the National Football League. It wasn't meant for me to be a player, and to be able to now come full cycle and work with Joe's kids and work with some of the kids that I work with today, I wouldn't trade this for anything.